happening at the state capitol. New York is now one step closer to allowing doctors to help some terminally ill patients die with life-ending medication. Now, this is only when they are determined to have fewer than 6 months left to live, and they have to have certain conditions. The Medical Aid in Dying Act passed the state assembly yesterday. The vote 81 in favor, 67 against. Most Democrats voted yes on the bill, including local Assemblyman Pat Burke, John Rivera, and Assemblywoman Karen McMahon. Most lawmakers to say no were Republicans, but some of the Democratic members also were in the no column. Majority Leader Crystal Peoples-Stokes and Assemblyman Bill Conrad both voted no. New York would become the 11th state to allow the option if it's approved by the state Senate and then signed into law by the governor. And I want to share with you some of the conversation that happened surrounding the bill yesterday.
How am I supposed to feel confident when I'm in the hereafter that no one will trick or induce or coerce or push my daughter, who's in a very vulnerable situation, into killing herself?
To live in constant agonizing pain is just unbearable, and there is no quality of life.
So earlier today, I talked with Melissa Milch, who is an advocate for this bill. Her father, Dr. Robert Milch, was one of the founders of Hospice of Buffalo, and he was a tireless supporter of medical aid in dying. He passed away nearly 4 years ago, but his family is now carrying the torch.
It's a deep breath, for sure. It's a sense of finally. It is certainly reassuring to know that we've been heard by the Assembly.
What happens now?
So now we go to the Senate. Now we continue the conversation and we make sure that people are reading the bill and learning facts and being able to discern facts from fear. There are so many reasons that this is just so important to so many people, whether or not you've experienced a loved one facing end of life or you yourself are facing end of life with an incurable disease. To be able to explore all options and have choice in how your final days, months, minutes, what brings meaning to them and how you can find peace at the end.
Have you reflected on what your father would think in this moment?
I've been wondering if you were going to ask me that. I've spent quite a bit of time thinking about what my dad would say in this moment. And I think he would make a sign. I think he'd nod his head, and I think he'd look to the Senate and say, we're not done yet. Let's carry on. We've got a lot to do still.
Thanks to Melissa for talking to me today while she was on vacation. By the way, again, this still goes to the Senate. If it passes there, it would need Governor Hochul's signature. We do not know yet if the governor is supportive of this bill, but we'll keep you posted.